Hey there, my little shadows. It's me again, your master, the Shadow Reader, here today with yet well, I guess you could say a new video per se. Although technically speaking, this isn't a creepypasta video by any means necessary, but I still feel the need to go out of my way and make this video because, as some of you should know, one of my videos have kind of more or less been blowing up in some form of popularity, and that is the Backyardigans window video that I made. Okay, first and foremost, let me just make this abundantly clear that no, there are no faces in the windows, there never has been, and there never will be. For those of you wondering what specifically is in those windows, specifically speaking, it's kind of more of an animation trick, so to speak. Something that more or less is there to kind of reflect certain specific parts of the actual overworld itself, but usually distorted to some end or another. People, let me just make this exceedingly clear. There are no faces there. There are no dead bodies. There are none of those things. Do you want to know a little fun fact about that video? It was the biggest troll video I have ever made. Well, I mean, I've made troll videos in the past, and to be fair, some of them were pretty lackluster and the like, but I mean, look, it's kind of unfortunate that people really, fell into that, and I want to make it clear that the only intention that I had with making that video was to just kind of mess around, to troll around a bit and everything, to kind of fuck around with people's minds. But rest assured, everyone, there are no faces in those windows. There never has been, and there never will be. I mean, if you want to, I will leave a link down below to the original video. People, I'm asking you to please be critical. I guess you could say use some common sense, but then again, a grand majority of the people that simultaneously clicked that video and commented, "Oh my gosh, I see those spooky pictures, oh no, I get no sleep, oh no," are very likely little kids. It's really unfortunate that, the content and everything. I mean, to be fair, wasn't it a little bit obvious to a degree that the video was not meant to be taken seriously, that it was just a big joke kind of video? I mean, could even rewatching the video myself personally, think about it. I was way too overdramatic with some of the things that I said. In fact, the whole thing was nothing more of just an over dramatization of, something that supposedly was there. If you look at this, you're gonna see a dead skeleton man or something like that. That was kind of the way that I went out of my way, and I did it. And what really kind of ticks me off a little bit is the fact of the matter that I have to go out of my way and I have to make a video like this because, I mean, I get it. I get it. I kind of did, I guess I could say I kind of did a good job to some degree. But looking back on it and everything, I feel kind of bad for making that video because, I mean, so many people bought into it. And again, my intentions were just to troll around. It was just to sit there and make a fake video, to kind of mess around with people and everything. That's pretty much the only thing. I mean, to be fair, I even went out of my way to sit there and do that, over dramatic voice and everything, just to kind of make it a little bit more obvious that the video was not meant to be taken seriously. But unfortunately, as it is typical with many of these kinds of videos, so many people, for whatever reason, decided to just sit there and take the bait and went out of their way and just accepted it or actually saw it. Okay, with that being said, I do want to make an apology, first and foremost. I'm sorry to anybody if I did somehow manage to deceive you in any way. Look, I want to make it clear that the video was meant to only just be a joke. Now, that doesn't really excuse my actions, first and foremost. The video was not meant to be taken seriously, but at the same time, I really should have gone out of my way and made that a lot more evident. I mean, if you look at it and everything, if you look at the video, you might think this is the case. I mean, look, it's so difficult to really say, because, again, that wasn't my intention, but then again, that's just kind of how the whole thing went out. So yeah, to anybody who thought this way, or who was, who might have bought that or whatever, I do apologize for that. I do. Even though technically speaking, I don't technically have to, I'm still going to regardless. Look, to wrap this video up, because I don't want to make this any longer than it is, the video was nothing more but a joke video. It's not meant to be taken seriously. There are no faces in the windows, there never has been, there never will be. It's just more along the lines of just seeing something that isn't there, trying to connect dots that aren't there. Something to just kind of come across as just a bit spooky. And you want to know a little fun fact? That specific video was actually inspired by, I think, another set of videos that was done by a couple of Spanish-speaking YouTubers that, for whatever reason, somehow managed to catch my interest to some degree or another. I remember watching it and everything. I was like, wow, this is certainly something. I mean, I may not have been able to completely understand what was actively being stated, but I did get the idea of it. And so I ultimately thought, what would this be like if I actually tried to make something like this, but made it a little bit over the top and everything? To me, I thought it would be extremely funny to a degree, but I did not entirely expect that video to suddenly blow up as much as it did. And again, I'm gonna make this clear, I am sorry to anybody that I did deceive. Again, that was not my intention. Never has and never was. It was just meant to be a joke. And I can rest assure everyone that I will not be making videos like that again. There's really no reason to do so. And to be fair, I am kind of ashamed of myself for doing something like that. I mean, it's just... no, it doesn't really sit well with me. So I wanted to go out of my way and make this quick little video and everything for all of you who did think that the thing was real and everything like that. So yeah, thanks again for watching, everybody. Again, I do apologize for that. So yeah, thanks again for watching my god. Thanks again for watching today's video, you guys. I should hopefully have a couple of creepypastas up sometime soon. I know it's been quite some time since I've done these, but I felt as though this video just kind of needed to be made and everything, hopefully to kind of explain a little bit more about the whole situation, whatever. Even though technically speaking it really wasn't a situation, I just feel it's necessary to kind of pinpoint out. So yeah, thanks again for watching, everybody, and like always, roll the outro, because I'm out. In fear and surprise, as your eyes widen, your mouth goes dry with each battered breath. You try to scream, your mind begs to leave, glued to your computer screen. The killers they slash, the tapes burn and crash. The cartridge you bought will be your final haunt. The rituals of hate will seal your fate. The tears you shed will be from the fear-gripping horror-driven nightmarish gore-filled, terrorizing, hateful, burning, violent, rage-inducing, knife-slashing, blood-splattering, silent screams. Only time will tell if you will escape this online hell. Your horror-filled obsessions will come with its own regressions. Your pathetic screams will not be heeded in any way, because your nightmares will come at any day.